All right, let's take you back out to the Federal Whipple Building. Again, we are continuing to watch protesters. We're seeing some with bullhorns there, and you can also see the ICE agents with the gear on there as well. So just trying to kind of understand who's who. It looked for a moment there as though there may be counter protesters within the protesters, but I don't want to assume or presume anything. Obviously not having any real-time information here, just taking a look at what's happening. Ryan, are we able to listen in at all, or are we not listening in at this very moment?
We've kind of purposely brought down the audio due to some of the language that's being, and then we're also watching to see if there's any signs that are inappropriate. So that is kind of the reason the audio is down right now.
Okay, and you can kind of see a couple of the folks there with pointing, fingers at each other, and so again, I don't want to presume or build a narrative around what may be happening, but you can kind of see for yourselves as these protesters are getting fairly close to some of those agents. I will tell you,
Amy, that's the one thing I will point out as I've been watching this over the past couple minutes, is there was a gap between those. Almost the agents were on one side of the road and the protesters were on the other, and now they are, as you can see, essentially face to face here. So that line has closed in significantly here and now. It seems like, it's almost as if the protesters, and maybe, as you mentioned, some anti-protesters are out there as well. We'll just kind of show you what we're seeing here and let you kind of take it in for yourself and give you as much information as we can that we're able to sort of confirm. But we know that, again, this is a place where we've seen tensions get high at times over the course of the last week or so. And I did happen to interview last night, not for air, but kind of a pre-interview to just understand a little bit more about what it's like to be from an agent's perspective, what it's like to be on those front lines. And so I can share some of that with you tomorrow. I believe we're going to be talking with him, and just interesting to hear. I think a lot of people who can look at the protesters and maybe identify, people who are watching, identify more with what they're doing, but very few people can probably identify with what's happening on the other side of that line, because obviously most of us aren't federal law enforcement agents. So again, we're just taking a look here to make sure that there are, what we see, it looks like there are some tensions flaring again. You see some press there as well, some reporters and others who may just be documenting as well, some others trying to kind of calm things down. Looks like maybe some sort of a dialogue happening there. We're going to take a break. We're going to do that quickly, come back here in just a couple of minutes, but we're going to keep an eye on the situation. All Day Live continues right after this.